Quality gates are mandatory safety checkpoints in software projects, much like inspection points when building a bridge. This module explores how PMOs ensure project health, compliance, and readiness. We'll focus on how to prevent risky releases and move forward with confidence, ensuring governance is a part of your daily process. By the end of this module, you will understand what a quality gate is and how to apply it effectively. You'll learn to verify readiness, monitor compliance, and support governance. Think of your role as a pilot. You must ensure every system is checked before takeoff to reduce risk and ensure a successful journey. Why do we need quality gates? Simply put, they act as safeguards. They help us reduce risk, increase predictability, and improve delivery quality. Instead of rushing to release and risking production failures, these gates force a pause to verify that the project is actually ready for the next phase. Quality governance is much broader than just software testing. It involves aligning the entire project framework, from strategy to execution. The goal is to deliver with controlled quality, ensuring every step of the process is documented, verified, and approved according to organizational standards. A quality gate validates 4 key areas. Are deliverables complete? Are governance standards met? Are risks acceptable? And is the team ready for the next phase? Remember our golden rule. No gate approval means no phase transition. This simple rule prevents projects from proceeding blindly. Quality gates are not a one-time event. They are continuous. From initiation through to closure, every phase is protected. This lifecycle approach ensures that governance is integrated seamlessly into the project, rather than being treated as a last-minute check. Initiation and planning are your foundation. The initiation gate ensures the charter is approved and the team is ready. The planning gate then validates the scope, schedule, and technical strategy. Establishing these gates early is critical to avoiding confusion later in the execution phase. During development and testing, quality is built in, not added at the end. Development teams must track progress and monitor defects. Before exiting the system integration testing phase, all critical defects must be closed, and test evidence must be fully documented and available for review. As we move toward release, the UAT readiness and release gates are crucial. We must ensure business users are trained, environments are ready, and a robust rollback plan exists. Never launch without these final checks, as production impacts affect our customers directly. Finally, the closure gate. A project isn't truly finished until deliverables are accepted, knowledge is transferred, and a retrospective is completed. This formalizes the end of the project and ensures that valuable lessons learned are captured for future success. Compliance support is about keeping project libraries organized and monitoring quality throughout the delivery. By maintaining high compliance scores and structured project documentation, we ensure that we aren't just doing the work, but we are also evidencing it correctly for internal quality assurance. In governance, the rule is, if it isn't evidenced, it didn't happen. From meeting minutes to approval emails and dashboard snapshots, these artifacts are essential. They turn vague assumptions into hard facts, protecting the team and the organization during audits. Audit support is part of everyday project management. Maintaining traceability of approvals and documentation is how we demonstrate compliance. Before releasing, a release readiness review is the final step to validate technical readiness, business sign-off, and operational safety. Quality dashboards give us visibility into trends, defect severity, and release readiness. When dashboards flag issues like critical defects or missing approvals, we escalate. Escalation isn't about assigning blame. It's a tool to resolve roadblocks quickly before they impact the business. Avoid common pitfalls like skipping tests, ignoring critical defects, or bypassing gate reviews. These shortcuts might seem helpful in the moment, but they create long-term debt. Sustainable quality comes from following the governance process, not rushing to meet deadlines without verification. PMO and PC teams act as the project's orchestra conductors. While technical teams perform the work, the PMO ensures that governance processes are followed consistently. We facilitate gate reviews, maintain records, track status, and ensure stakeholders have full visibility. When issues arise, we help escalate them to ensure critical blockers are removed on time. You cannot improve what you don't measure. Governance depends on tracking KPIs like quality gate compliance, sign-off completion rates, and overall audit readiness. By monitoring these indicators, we move beyond subjective opinions and gain a clear view of how effectively our governance processes are preventing issues and ensuring controlled, auditable delivery. Organizations evolve through maturity levels. We move from reactive, ad hoc processes to structured, checklist-based reviews. Higher maturity means using evidence-driven models and, eventually, predictive indicators through automation. The goal is to stop reactive firefighting and shift toward proactive prevention, where risks are identified and managed before they disrupt your project. Consider a case study where a release proceeded without rollback validation or UAT sign-off, followed by a production incident and failed audit. The failure here wasn't just technical, it was a total breakdown in governance. Identifying these gaps before deployment is your core responsibility as a PMO, ensuring no gate is bypassed. Now let's look at a practical workshop. Your objective is to build a quality gate checklist. You need to define specific gate criteria, mandatory evidence, and required sign-offs. The deliverable is a comprehensive governance evidence matrix. Don't rely on generic templates. Think about what information your project stakeholders truly need to make safe, informed decisions. In this simulation, imagine a scenario where a critical defect remains unresolved, monitoring is missing, and the rollback plan hasn't been reviewed. As the release review board, your task is to assess the evidence and make a go or no-go recommendation. Governance is about protecting the business through evidence-based, not pressure-based, decision-making. In our audit exercise, you will act as the internal auditor. You are reviewing a project repository where approvals and meeting minutes are missing or incomplete. Your goal is to identify these compliance gaps, assess the risks, and create a remediation plan. This helps you understand why maintaining structured, traceable records is vital for every project. To summarize, quality gates ensure we hit milestones with confirmed quality. Compliance requires both following the process and proving it with documentation. Finally, release decisions must be backed by data. When we consistently apply these governance principles, our delivery becomes more predictable, our audits become smoother, and our customers receive far better outcomes. Congratulations on completing this module. Always ask, if an audit happened tomorrow, could I prove this is ready? Governance is not an end-of-project chore. It is built into every decision. Thank you for your commitment to operational excellence. Let's continue driving these standards forward in all our future deliveries.